This episode of Logan Chopped Reviews is sponsored in part by Ion Games. It's in our nature. The Giveaway Geek. Hello everyone, Logan here with this week's review for the green box of games. Now, this isn't exactly a game, it's more of a game system in a box. The game comes with 16 different games that you can play with the various pieces that are inside, as well as the book that I got inside that has 12 Kickstarter community games that you can play with the different pieces. And there's a whole thread on Board Game Geek about fan-created games you can do with the stuff in this system. It's really versatile. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the pieces in it, and then we'll get to the review at the end. Stay tuned. So when I first opened the box, I was kind of intimidated because I saw 4 different rule books. But then I realized that these two are in different languages, so I didn't have to worry about them. One's in French and one is in German. So we don't have to worry about these. I just got the games that are in the normal rule book. So I'm just going to set those aside right there. Other than that, you got the normal rule book, and then you got the Kickstarter Community Games rule book with the ones that were created specifically during the Kickstarter. Of course, there are more games that are on the Board Game Geek page. So you check it out in there. They've got the 16 games in the regular rule book, and they're separated out by like family, strategy, traditional, and they got all the titles. You got your player count, play time, and complexity from 1 to 5. So it makes it real easy to go ahead and check them out. And they got some family favorites, like you got War. You got it relates to Othello, it says Othelino, Backgammon, different ones you can play like that are just like normal games that you can play, but with a little twist because of the pieces, which we'll show you in a little bit. Then you got the ones created by the Kickstarter community, which there's 12 extra ones in this book. Treasure Hunt, Last Blast. All these are pretty good. They're pretty fun. The times are under an hour. They're put in a minute. So they're quick filler games, quick family fun games. So go ahead. They got the list on the Board Game Geek. You got the ones here in the rule books. You can see they're laid out. They're laid out pretty well. Tell you what pieces you need to use, because there's a lot of different stuff in this system in the book, and they got little charts in the back, and also spaces for notes and different stuff. If you want to make your own games, you can write them down, and different charts on the back of the books too. So let's go ahead and take a look at the pieces. Okay, so you see here, this is all the stuff that you get in the green box of games. Of course, you get your normal 2 dice, because what game system would be complete without at least 2 6-sided dice, correct? Right? So you got your 2 regular dice, 1 black, 1 white, from 1 to 6. And then you got a bunch of tokens here in red, yellow, green, and blue, which are the classic 4 colors for any game for any kind of players, and they're used in various ways in the different various games. Then you got the cards for the system. The cards are laid out a little weird. They got different symbols on them. They can be used as in the games as playing with dominoes or the different rule sets. So you can make up your own rules. You'll see that the symbols on them are a little different, but the symbols all match up to the symbols that are on the tiles that come with the game. And like I said, there's different rules for different games in there with laying stuff. I know I forget the name of one of the games where it has it where you go ahead and everybody has a card, and there's a stack of tiles, and then whatever tile is next showing, if you have that card, you go ahead and you go and pick it out. You'll play it, and then you'll be able to take that tile from the top of the stack and place it on the board, and then it shows whatever the next tile is. Let's say it's one like this with a little cog wheel on it. That's on top of the next stack. It's like, oh, okay, I'm going to play the card with the cog wheel on it, and I'll get to place that one. And there's multiple variety of different kinds of games. Some of them have numbers on them. We can play it in a rummy style or a poker style, different game. So go ahead and check it out. Let's go ahead and get to the review. There's so many different ways that you can use these tiles and cards in this game. It's kind of hard to pinpoint exactly one kind of game and show you, because there's so many different ways. So yeah, let's go ahead and get to the review part. So with all the pieces inside and all the different cards, dice, tokens, you can play a variety of games in the green box of games system. I'd say go ahead and check it out. It's good for family fun nights, or they got a couple in there that are a high level strategy if you feel like a challenge with your friends. So go ahead and check it out. We'll put a link to the Board Game Geek page in the description. I'm Logan for Logan Chops Reviews. This is the green box of games. Stay tuned for more reviews, previews, and gameplay videos from us here at Logan Chops Reviews. Thanks for watching.